You've invested time and money in acquiring Logos Bible software, and you want to make the best use of that tool. So do we. We want to do cool and amazing things to the glory of God with this very cool tool. And we're going to talk about two quick and basic tool sets you can use to progress in your use of Logos Bible software. Those are layouts and Linksets. So let's dive right in. Here we have the home screen for Logos Bible software. This is what you'll typically see when you log into Logos, unless you've already done something to customize it. I want to call your attention here to the bottom left where you see a link that says Layouts. I'm going to click on Layouts, and you'll see that the Logos folks have pre-configured what they call Quick Start layouts for you, and I'm just going to pick the top one. These are various layouts that they've constructed for you, designed to have a clean workspace for given use cases. This one for having a Bible and a commentary open side by side. A few things to note. First, the layout. This is called layout, so examine the layout on the screen. We have two vertical tiles. There are others you can choose from, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. On the left, they've given me the Bible. On the right, they've given me a commentary. And you'll see on each side, I have a little plus sign indicating there's another tab to which I can add additional resources. And I can have a bunch of resources open on each of these two tiles. I will show you here by clicking on the layouts. I can alter that layout from the two vertical tabs to any of these choices you see here. I happen to prefer the two vertical ones, so we're going to work with that for the purposes of our video today. So we have the ESV, we have New Manners and Customs of the Bible. Imagine that I want some additional resources. I want the Greek New Testament open next to my ESV, and by simply clicking on it, I've added it. Now you see ESV and the Greek New Testament. On the right, maybe there's some additional commentaries I'd like to see. So let's add the Bible exposition commentary from Wiersbe. And now you can see I have 4 resources where they originally gave me 2. I can add as many as I want, organize them however I choose, and then go back to layouts and save as named layout. So whatever I have on the screen will be saved as a new layout. We're going to call this one Bible Study 2, built on the Bible Study one that they provided for us. And now this is my custom one, and I can do whatever I want. Launch this from anywhere within Logos, and poof, I'll be back to this screen in the very workflow I created for myself to be as effective and efficient as I can. That's layouts. Let's talk about Linksets. So here I am. I've got my ESV, and I'm scrolling through reading Mark. I come to chapter 4, and hey, I'd love to see what the Greek looks like here. Well, the Greek is still back in Mark chapter 3, verse 6, where it was born. Wouldn't it be amazing if instead it tracked along with me as I'm reading in the other resource? That's what Linksets enable. So we come over to the 3 dots at the top right side, and we're going to assign Linkset A. I'm just going to click on the A. Notice it instantly moved to Mark chapter 4. So now my ESV and my Greek New Testament, both on Linkset A, will stay aligned. So here I am in Greek. I'm going to scroll down to Mark chapter 5. And now if I look at my ESV, boom, Mark chapter 5. This is amazingly helpful when you're scrolling through a long passage and you want to do a deep dive on one particular verse to have your resources aligned. And it's not just your Bibles. You can do the same thing over on the right with your commentaries. So you'll notice this one is not yet assigned to a link set. I'm going to click again on those 3 dots at the right and assign Linkset A. And now we'll see that wherever I go on the left, my commentary is staying with me. Notice how it's updating as I scroll. And so these are link sets, keeping all of the resources within your workspace, which are customized now because you built the layout the way you want it, aligned to the same verse. I want to highlight these link sets only work for what we call versified resources. So these are books that are arranged by verse, references back to Bible chapter and verse. And as long as those are all assigned to the same link set, as you scroll through, they will stay aligned. And so you can do a deep dive on one verse and see what all of your open resources have to say on that one verse in a single pane of glass. There you have it, layouts and link sets, 2 very powerful but simple tools to enable your time in Logos to be as productive as possible. My goal with this video was to answer those 2 kinds of questions as quickly as I could. I realize you probably have more in-depth questions and questions about other Logos tools and resources. So please do subscribe so you can stay in touch as I'm doing more videos for Logos tools and tips. And also, if you have any questions, please drop those in the comments. I'd love to answer them for you as quickly as I can. I can't promise to be in YouTube every day, but I will keep an eye out. And if I see your question, I'll either try to address it directly in the comments or you'll see it on an upcoming video. I'm Chuck with Discipling Dad. Thanks for tuning in.